Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our respectful parents and our little learners and future scientists of Advanced Montessori, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all? Alhamdulillah, I am fine and I hope that you are fine too and enjoying the best of your health. On behalf of Multan Public School and College for Boys and Girls, I warmly welcome you to our online learning session. This is a very colorful welcome for you. My name is Rabia Ayub and today I am here to teach you general knowledge. Okay, little learners of Advanced Montessori, what are we learning in general knowledge today? Let's have a look. Okay, get ready to learn about computer today. And what are we going to learn in computer today? Let's have a look. Okay, dear learners, in the last session we had learned about parts of computer. And before we start with our new topic, we are going to do reinforcement of parts of computer. So, are you ready to revise? Let's revise parts of computer. Here we are on our page, parts of a computer. This is a monitor. Which part of computer is this? A monitor. We can see all our display on this screen and it is called a monitor. Which part of computer is this? This is a CPU and this is the very important part of a computer. Which part of computer is this? CPU. Now let's have a look at this. Which part of computer is this? This is a keyboard. Which part of computer is this? It is a keyboard. And what about this? Which part of computer is this? This little part. It is the mouse. Which part of computer is this? Mouse. And what about these two? These two are also part of computer because we control the volume using these parts and they are called speakers. Which part of computer are these? Speakers. And what about this? This is also an important part of the computer when we need a hard copy of any document or a print of our important work. We use this printer. Which part of computer is this? Printer. Okay, dear ones, we have learned about 6 parts of computer. Now let's have a look at these parts of computer individually. This is a CPU. Which part of computer is this? CPU. Very good. Okay. Now what do you see on the screen? I can see a screen on the screen. And what is the name of this screen? This is monitor. Which part of computer is this? Monitor. Okay, let's move further. And this. Okay, this is a keyboard. Which part of computer is this? Keyboard. It has all the keys that we need to do our work. Keyboard. Okay, now this little thing is also a part of computer. It is called mouse. Which part of computer is this? Mouse. Okay, keen learners, now we are on. Now next are the speakers coming up. Okay, which part of computer is this? Speakers. We control the volume using the speakers. Okay, now we have over here on the screen is printer. Which part of the computer is this? Printer. That's right. Okay, keen learners, now we have learned 6 parts of the computer. Now let's have a look at these parts of the computer at a glance, and you will tell the names. You're going to guess the names so that you learn the names of all the parts of the computer that we are learning. This is CPU. That's right, it is CPU. Now next. Okay, what is this? That's right, it's a monitor. Well done, this is a monitor. Now coming up, next part of a computer, and this is called mouse. Well done. Okay, another part of computer coming up, and this is called speakers. Okay, speakers. Now another part of the computer showing up, and I know the name of this part. This is keyboard. Which part of computer is this? Keyboard. Now let's have a look at the last part that we have learned of a computer, and here it is. This is printer. Okay, well done. Very nicely learned. Okay, learners of Advanced Montessori, now I have an activity worksheet for you. Okay, this activity worksheet, day is mentioned, date is mentioned. We are going to write day, we are going to write date, and let's see what the heading says. Match each part of the computer to the correct picture. Here in the center are given the names of all the parts that we have learned, and you're going to match them to the pictures given on both sides, this side and this side as well. Okay, learners? Now, for example, this is picture of mouse. So, where is mouse? Towards the end. In the end, you're going to match the picture of mouse to the word mouse, and so on. You're going to do it on your own. I know that you are very good at matching, and you're going to do this work very nicely. Well done. Okay, let's move ahead and see what we have, what we are learning next. Okay, learners of Advanced Montessori, now we have another activity worksheet for you. Here we have the word bank. Word bank is given to you. Words are given and pictures of parts of computer are given over here. You're going to use this word bank. With the help of this word bank, you're going to write the names of these parts of computer in the given 4 lines over here. Now I will tell you no further, because you're going to do this by yourself. You're going to do it independently. You will put in day and date over here. Write the names of parts of computer and color them. Wow, you're going to color it as well. So you're going to have lots of fun. You will enjoy this a lot, I know. Okay, my keen learners, now our new topic for this week is CPU. We are going to learn about CPU. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. What is CPU? Read with me, okay? Central Processing Unit. Very good readers you are. Okay, now we have, what do we see on the screen? Picture of CPU, picture of Central Processing Unit. And what we are going to learn about CPU today, let's have a look. Okay, CPU. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. And what does the CPU do for us? It is like the brain of the computer. It is doing all the work for us. All the work that we see on the screen is being done by the CPU. And that is why CPU is called the brain of the computer. Like we are having brain, and you little learners have little brain in your minds. So you have a little brain to think of all the work that you want to do, and you plan everything. Similarly, CPU is making all the work easy for us and doing all the work for us and making work easy for us. Okay, so CPU is central processing unit, and it is the brain of the computer. Okay, it is called the brain of the computer. And what else are we going to learn about CPU today? Is that CPU is a hardware. What is a hardware? Hardware is something when you touch it, you can feel it is hard. So it is called hardware. CPU is hardware. So we have learned 3 things about CPU. And what are those 3 things? CPU is central processing unit. CPU is called the brain of the computer, and CPU is a hardware. Okay, little learners? Now you can see picture of brain, and you can see different work being done over here, different ideas, different thoughts. Now we will move on to our general knowledge question of the day. And what is the question of today? Which part is called the brain of the computer? Yes, little learners, little scientists, tell me which part is called the brain of the computer. This is the general knowledge question for today. Let's have a look at the answer. The answer is, okay, I will tell you. It is CPU. Answer is CPU. And here pops up the picture of CPU. Okay, so which part of the brain is called which part of the computer is called the brain of the computer? CPU. And this is what the CPU looks like. You have already seen this. You are familiar with this, right? Okay, advanced learners of Advanced Montessori, I have question 2 for you, general knowledge question 2 for you as well. Second question. Let's have a look at the second question. Okay, second question is asking us, what is CPU? So let's have a look at the answer. What is CPU? Let's see. Okay, the answer is, okay, we have already learned this. You have done the reading of this along with me when we were learning about CPU. So let's read again. Central Processing Unit. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. What is CPU? Central Processing Unit. I hope you enjoyed learning about CPU. Happy learning. Respected parents, discussion time for this video lesson is 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thank you very much. Okay, little learners, time for me to fly away. Until next session, Allah Hafiz. Take care, stay home, stay safe, and keep learning.